Hola, ¿cómo está? Ben from Ben and Cebu in Taliban, Bohol. So I am on the hunt and the quest for mining activity in Bohol, and though thus far it has been mum's the word. Nobody will talk to me about it. I guess it's understandable, but I'm gonna head down to this other place that I researched online, which, by the way, hasn't been the best way to go about this. The Google is a liar, and it took me to a place way up in the mountains, and it was nothing. There was nobody there, nothing. Some people at a house, and they told me, yeah, I need to go somewhere else. So now I'm gonna head down to this other town and see if I can't find just a river or something, and use my wits about me. So here we go. So this place is Taliban, but this is the outskirts of it, and I'm headed not sure what direction. Sorry, I'm headed down towards 9 kilometers to the next turn, and then from there it's an additional 12 kilometers. So I'm kind of far away from it, but figured I would turn this on and just give a chit chat. So, but you know, beautiful region of the Philippines. It is a tourist destination, so I understand why. I've seen a lot of carabao and a lot of kind of old school Philippine stuff. So it's definitely a place that you guys should want to come check out. Got the jeepneys, of course. The Philippines is loaded with gold, and the thing about it is God bless them, you know, the locals are kind of stuck, you know, with manual labor, and over in the States we're using, you know, modern equipment, and they don't have that luxury. So they do what they can, and they still are, you know, pulling that elusive metal out of the ground. I've always said, you know, if you can't grow it, it must be mined, and that's kind of an old mining saying from the Buzzard Massey. He's a famous gold miner down in California. I think that you know, if the locals here had the ability to afford modern equipment, it would really give them a huge boost. If you've seen any videos here, they're all hands, pans, and hand sluice and filling up rice sacks and things. But with a modern machine, they can move that amount of material in less than an hour for a whole day's work that they're able to do, and that really ramps up production. So it would be a huge benefit to them if they could have the ability to use modern equipment. So look at all these open fields. Lots of open fields here in Bohol. I guess it's, you know, rice or something. Trinidad. I'm going to Trinidad. Trinidad Bohol. Not the other more well-known Trinidad. It's already 1 p.m. only have roughly 4 hours of daylight left, so I'm gonna go around this guy. I got the Honda Click 125. It's doing pretty good. I mean, I don't typically go any faster than like 65 anyways, so it's making it up and down all the hills. No problem. It's not gutless. You know, I'm weighing in at 220 pounds, so it's handling my big butt. But man, on that note, man, riding these dang motorcycles hurts my butt. My butt's numb already. This is so funny, man. My phone is low bat, and I stopped in a coffee shop to charge my phone because I didn't know what to do, and I'm driving along and I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't this thing have a charging port on it, this motorcycle? Well, it does. So I'm down to like 6%, but at least I got it going now. Charging. But anyway, so I'm still on the trek. I'm headed towards Trinidad now. So here we go. Off we go. It's just so amazing, like in the Philippines, right? You know, you got all this like rural areas where, you know, nothing but farmland as I was driving by earlier. And you see these women walking along in high heels, you know, all dolled up, with their uniforms on, their skirts and everything, headed towards work or school or wherever they're going. It just seems kind of so out of place, but that's the Philippines, man. You know, they've got this this culture where they dress up, you know, regardless of where they're living. They have these standard kind of uniforms. And earlier there were these three girls that were walking along this pathway in a big, huge farmland, and rocks and, you know, dirt, and they're in their high heels and they're just strutting along, you know, on their way to, I don't know if it was school uniform or work or what, but it just it's just so you got this one foot in the old-fashioned and the other foot in modern day, and it's just such a trip, man, to see. And you see that everywhere. You see that a lot. Like even, you know, in Cebu City, you'll see, you know, girls walking out of a barangay, you know, in a kind of squatter area, and the same thing, you know, their makeup on, hair perfect, and the same with the guys. You know, they come out and they're wearing their uniforms, perfect haircuts, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, given their situation, they still always try to look, you know, their best, which is respectable, man. It's honorable, and you got to give them props for that. Working with what you got, man. You gotta, right? You got to work with what you got, and that's what they do here, which is the reason why I have mad respect for the Filipino people, man. They work with what they got. I've seen Filipinos do things and fix things in a way that I would have never approached it in that fashion. You know, with DIY tools, and next thing you know, they did the job, and it was done. And I'm sitting there kind of going, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. But in the end, it frickin' worked, man. So, yeah, that's my thought for this segment of the video as I head down towards my next turn. So, we'll see you in a few. Okay, so again, GPS was just leading me to turn left, and there was nowhere to turn left. Wow, there's a massive chicken ranch or something, cockfighting. To my left there, you can't see it. Look, I thought it was a graveyard, but no, it's just Nothing but roosters. So anyways, GPS was just leading me to turn left, my next turn, and there was no turn. There was a chicken farm. And so now I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. At the mercy of this, not knowing the area, man, I hope I'm not screwing up here. All right, well, it says I'm going to be turning right here in 700 meters. So I don't trust it. We'll see here. We got a graveyard to our right, palm trees to the left, graveyard to the right. Here I am. I don't know, man. I don't see any signage. 150 meters, turn right. Okay. We'll see. Kind of promising. Looks like a townish type area. All right. It just literally told me to turn right there into Liempo. Wow, this is a bust, man. I have no idea what to do now. It told me to turn right about 50 meters behind me there, which was a chicken Liempo place. Oh, man. What to do. I'm getting some sunburn on my wrists and my hands. The crap part about it is if I get, too far into this, there's no hotel near me. There's one, but it's like 5,000 pesos a night, which I'm not going to pay. So I don't know what to do. Yeah. At a loss, folks, at a loss. So, dang it. I don't know what to do, man.